Two friends,
One mic,
outspoken
raw.
and uncensored.
So, welcome back to
Two cabs.
Hey
Two
guys.
cabs. In it.
I always get so
Two
lost
cabs.
in that
In
entrance.
it. We
It's so
always do
weird.
it together and then we don't do it. Sometimes it's just got to be natural, yeah.
No, it's
It's
so
just got to
true.
flow. It's just got to sink
Welcome
in
back, guys, and thank you for tuning in with us this week.
Yeah.
This week is going to be basically a talk our shit week, right?
Talk your shit.
Just a week where we're going to talk about pop culture, things that's happening, things that are going on.
We don't want no structure.
No,
I just want to sit here and chat,
see what's been happening, what's been going on, what's life saying, what's been going on. Like, do you know what I mean? What's ticking?
So we're just gonna have a chat in it. But yeah, all right then. Cheers.
Cheers, babe.
In it.
And welcome back, guys.
To another week in the hood.
Grab a spliff or whatever.
Or whatever you want.
Whatever you want. You know what I mean?
Nice. What does that
give? It was like
say?
A commercial.
Bosh.
It was like a commercial.
In it, I was like, nice.
You could end something with like done.
Totally. Beautiful. Wonderful.
Like those 90s commercials back in the day.
I'm stuck there, innit?
Oh, gosh. So I guess let's start with our favourite segment of the week.
Yeah.
What pissed you off?
Do you know what? Yeah. What pissed me off this week is the weather in this country.
Oh, don't even get me started.
So blood clot cold, man.
Every day it's just grey, like, dreary, rain.
I mean, you do like my affirmations in the morning and stuff like that. But you, in this country, you really have to set your like basic morning like affirmations to a standard that needs like a pro plus. Do you know what I mean? Because the weather and how like just everything is anyway. I've been like, yo, the weather pissed me off this week. That's it.
Oh, I can completely
talk your
agree.
Shit.
Like trying to go gym in this weather is just the worst.
And it's like January. I know we Capricorns, but it's like January. It's dark. All of that shit.
Like I can't even lie to you. What's pissed me off this week, I guess, is the weather as well, but more in fact of how it's impacted on like me going gym. Like, it's just been a stress. I haven't gone to the gym once.
Life. Yo, my gym has been like kind of at like the start of the year. Like,
serious,
mate. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, to be fair, you came back from holiday, so I guess.
Yeah,
that
all of that eating, you know what I mean?
Surgery,
all of that eating.
I had surgery 2 weeks ago,
right?
So I'm not even meant to be back in the gym. Well, I'm not yet in the gym in terms of like working out yet, but I just wanted to go even just to walk on the treadmill. And I just don't have the energy.
You should be taking your time in it.
I have no energy, and then the weather just makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah,
because to wake up at like 6 in the morning. And you look outside, it's the last thing I want to do.
This is where I kind of partake to, you know, the thing of like the real calendar, like the Gregorian calendar, and this is like their New Year's or whatever. But really, the New Year's is actually in April. If you go according to...
Don't the Ethiopians go by that calendar too?
Yeah.
Because apparently they're in 2017.
2018.
Oh,
they're in 2018 at the moment, and according to the calendar and the perfect 30 days and the 30 whatever.
The Mayan calendar?
I think it's similar. Like, I think that's different because that ended in like, was it 2000 or 2012? And the thought something was going to end, and they all went there, innit? But yeah, man, the Gregorian calendar's got us hooked up, my brother. You know what I mean? But like, so I take January as kind of like, not like hibernation, but indoors preparation, like keeping the gym up, doing whatever. I see it as that like time to do that, you know what I mean? Because ain't nobody coming outside. Where you going?
At all, because
where you going?
Even when it comes down to like the weather being shit, it's also the cost of everything.
Yeah. Like
everything, I know we sound like we're like going off like
in it, right old grannies immediately in it.
No, seriously, the cost of living has gone ridiculous. Like I cannot understand how just living a normal life is not even possible anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's mad.
It's a lot, man.
I know people say work harder, you make more money, you do this, but even just to have a simple life now, you can't even like do that.
Right. Everywhere is a struggle. Like coming back here after traveling here is a lot, man. Yeah. Like the price of living and what you can get for your money in other places. And the paint this place as like the #1 country in the world, you know, America, the West, and blah blah blah. Yeah. But they've got us in this bubble, yo, because the outside world is doing bits. You know what I mean? And when it comes,
but then you say that, and you got to remember. I guess we're going to jump into the whole traveling. You go in Thailand in the next episode.
Yeah.
But just to like touch onto that, like You see, when we go abroad, sometimes we see the beauty in other countries because we're using the money we have.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Like when we're out there, it's a lot more cheaper.
Yeah.
But I see for them, that flip reverse of what their life is 10 times harder. Do you get what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
So sometimes there's people that go to different countries. I know it's the beautiful part.
And we have the grand, beautiful time. But to the people there, they're like, suffering. Yo, everyday life is like, you lot come over here and have the best time in our country, probably better than we have ourselves here. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's that flip of it in it.
And that's the hard bit, I guess.
You know what I mean? What is life, man? Tokyo shit.
All right. All right.
It's gonna come out of me every 10 minutes.
That's what this is about. What's pissed you off?
Shit. Lord Jesus. Yeah. So was that what pissed you off? That's what pissed me off. We went there, yeah.
Well, we just kept on diving and diving and diving. We just went.
We love a dive.
You know what I mean?
In it.
But I guess the first thing I want to jump into.
What you want to jump into?
It's been on like everyone's lips over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Which has been the Brit Awards.
Okay. Do you know what? Yeah. Go on.
The nominations came out last week or the week before, I think.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, I guess, discourse around the R&B
award season.
Really, Grammys
and everything else.
But the conversation about the Brits at the moment is the R&B category. And obviously the contestants, well, not the contestants, but the artists that are nominated within that category.
Yeah.
So do you want me to read out who is?
Yeah. Go ahead. Because I'm a little bit out of touch right now with this stuff. So yeah, let me know.
So I guess this would be a good reaction, right? So the 2026 Brit Awards R&B Act nominees are Jim Legacy, K1, Mabel,
Queen,
Sasha Keeble, and Salt.
Okay. I've heard of Salt. Couldn't tell you a song, no offense. The first one,
Jim Legacy.
I don't know who that is.
So he's massive. He like blew up in the last couple of years. I think he's from America.
Okay.
No, it's from Britain. Sorry, not America. It's from Britain.
Yeah.
What track is it? Let me find him.
Yeah, find him quickly. Bring him up. Jim Legacy. No disrespect. There's so much music that comes out these days that there's so much to consume. So you kind of just like dive into your own avenues of where you listen to what you listen to. You know what I mean? So sometimes the song can be bigger than the artist as well. Definitely these days, it's always the case. Yeah.
I think you'll know it when you hear it.
Innit? Let's get a sample. Premium YouTube.
Jim Legacy featuring Dave.
Okay.
Them niggas try symphony, envy and jealousy. Everything okay. Right. So basically that's Jim Legacy.
Okay.
So that's the artists that are in.
So he's doing bits for Gen Z,
innit? K1, Mabel, Sasha Keeble, and Salt.
Yeah.
But they were saying the discourse around this was there's not a lot of black-skinned artists in the category. And it's been like that for a couple of years.
Yeah.
In terms of R&B's not the R&B artists like Odell, Elamine, like them kind of guys, they're not getting the recognition like in the spaces they should be.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
100%.
So what's your thoughts?
Because the Brits has always, and no offense, been, call it what it is, a little bit whitewashed. Do you know what I mean? They've just about got an R&B category. And it kind of, if you ask me, in my humble opinion, it kind of highlights or holds up a mirror as to what's going on within the industry.
100%.
If you've got black artists all over the UK doing bits here and in America, why is it that one of the, if not the biggest music award, doesn't show representation of those people? Because in your mainstream, like your Radio 1s, your television chat shows, you're selling and have been for years. And not that I've got a problem with some of these artists because they're great, but you're selling like white soul, blue-eyed soul, sorry. They used to say about like Elvis and that type of artist. And then because the black artists aren't pushed by the machine or probably consumed by the people the same way the blue-eyed soul is accepted by the people it's been marketed to. Look, we make up 3% of the country, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So
I hear you, and I completely agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like K1, Mabel, like, see, for me, they, I guess, are of mixed heritage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then this is where sometimes I get annoyed with the conversation, because see, with like, they're mentioning black skinned people obviously not being nominated enough or being in those categories, which I completely agree with.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, now, a person of color who's mixed race, you're now judged. You can go into the same category, do music like that, put music out like that, but now because you're not dark enough, you're not given the respect or the value of the music or the art that you're doing. And that's why I think sometimes the conversation gets really muddy for me, because it's like, in one hand, so if it was all black skinned people being nominated, is now that what encapsulates the R&B category.
Isn't that funny though? Perspective, yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Because when you mentioned K1 and who's the other person? And Mabel.
Because Sasha Keeble's white, so I can't really. She's a white girl.
Yeah, love Sasha Keeble.
I'll say
but, 100%. When you mentioned K1 and Mabel, I talk about perspective because I just thought to myself, well, those are the two black artists in the category, innit? I never even thought.
But see, they're getting stick for being light skinned.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough black skinned people in the category. So it's like, in our own culture, we do this thing of like having a measuring tape of what's respected and what's not, and it's due to color of skin. But in reality, when is a mixed race person enough to be black that you now accepted fully? So now if you are nominated, it's not this question about skin color and X, Y, and Z. So I sometimes think it's also a bit of an unfair thing for lighter skinned artists to like survive in. Because not only are you having to prove yourself as a black person, you also now have to prove yourself like within culture and within this and within that.
Yeah, it's mad, you know. It's a hard one because you do get like, not getting into the whole colorism thing of it, but you do have like fair skinned artists that have the full support, if you want to call it, of like black people saying, oh, they're black enough, or like your Mariah Carey's, or like other artists of that complexion, and the how black they are doesn't really come into it. They just respect as a black artist. Sometimes I think it's the conversation that is pushed by perhaps outside sources around our culture that inflame this conversation.
So. The reason why I say that, maybe tell me if I'm wrong.
1 second, because who's vexed? Do you know what I mean? You're always going to have haters within any diaspora, because any regulated person or self-worked person can appreciate anybody in that category. But like, I think what it is, I think because it's R&B and it is black music, you want to see black representation, 100%. Or at least like heavily within that category, because it is like black. Well, we know all music's black music, really.
Yeah.
But like R&B, rhythm and blues, like, come on, you want to be kind of represented by your thing. It would be like another category of them, perhaps an indie category or something like that. And if it was all black artists, people like, huh? Where's it? And not that it's like to delve into this thing, but just the natural equilibrium of the thing that it belongs to. Do you know what I mean? They're like, where's the indie guys? This is a bit odd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like having a chicken cookout. You know what I mean?
I just think it's a bit an unfair like position to put people in.
You know, I was halfway through a bar there.
Oh, were you?
Sorry. I was going to say something like, it's like a chicken cookout and no black people are there, you know what I mean? You're going to be like, it's a bit weird, you know what I mean? Where's the black, the chicken here, whatever it may be. Yeah, I think it's just representation people are looking for. If it's a thing that belongs to people and none of the people are there, people are going to have questions, or it's going to make people feel a certain way. It's human nature and all of that.
But that's why, to me, I think there's a different side of it, where do you not also think of how those artists are going to feel?
What do you mean?
Because in essence, they are making music within that category. I'm not saying it's right that they're all there, because they may be other artists doing other things. But if obviously we know behind the scenes things are maneuvered X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying all things, but allegedly some things are.
Well, I did see sorry, I did see a video with Sasha Keeble, like a short interview. I can't remember if it's for the. I think it may have been for the Brits. Now you speak about this, and they said basically, what do you think about being, in that category and not basically being black? They were saying, and she answered really well, and she just turned around and says, I have respect for the culture. I've done my grammar. And with Sasha Keeble, I think we know she's like my gal from the ends. 100%. You can relate, like the authenticity is that's not fake. And I think that's why she's been so well received, because we see it as and feel it as authentic. You know what I mean? And she was just like, she done her studies. She doesn't take away from anybody that's in the category, and R&B is a part of her, and she's gonna sing it. And of course there'll be people that have problems with it, but at the same time, with the respect that she's given to it, she doesn't see why she can't be a part of what is an amazing genre of music which she loves. So like that angle, you respect kind of thing as well. But I think again, it's just representation of the people it belongs to, or not belong. Do you know what I mean?
That's what to me. Where does that line, not say move, but when do we evolve as a people to realize that yes, our culture is great and it's understandable that people want to be a part of it. But if we're going to allow people in, we also have to respect the value of the art that they bring. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So it's like her being nominated in that category shouldn't now be like taken away because she's white.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Which I agree. But it depends on the person as well. You got the sauce or you ain't got the sauce. You know what I mean? And we can feel the sauce. Sasha Keeble's got the sauce. And then I guess what it is, like people that end up in that category that ain't got the sauce.
That's what I'm saying. But out of all those people, all of the sauce, was cool. K1, look at the stuff she's done, like internationally. I think it's great. Why shouldn't she be there?
People are cussing her auto-tune, but like, look what she's done and look what she's doing.
She's been on the charts. You
can't be mad.
I mean, she's made movements in the industry. She moved the needle. She created a lot of conversation around so many different topics.
And a lot of the girl them fancy her.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Mabel. Okay, I didn't really listen to Mabel's EP. I know she did an R&B EP last year. Yeah, I didn't actually listen to it.
Yeah, I saw some stuff online, but I think she's been going through her own personal shit, and she's promising to be online more.
See, the thing is where I understand. So I don't want to be that person now who speaks bad of a person who's been nominated, but this isn't being bad. It's just looking at it as overall.
Yeah.
So now, see, with Mabel doing an R&B EP last year. See, to me, you've jumped into a genre.
Yeah.
Maybe back in the day, did she do R&B before?
Well, she's kind of always, she came in on the Afro beats flex, innit?
Because I remember her quite pop. Afro beats,
like pop Afro
like
beats.
That kind of vibe.
That was the vibe that was going for.
Because when I think now to you releasing the R&B thing and being nominated in that, I can see where people could be like, okay, you got the O'Deals, you got the Elamine, you got the. Do you know what I mean? People have been,
I think Elamine
really relevant over the last year in terms of like people tuning into like the music, amount of listeners they got, that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And with Mabel, I can see people be like, it feels like you've jumped into a genre. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And participated, and now you've been awarded for something you participated in.
Yeah.
Whereas like a lot of these other artists, you can tell
have
their
been
life.
There. Yeah.
Not taking away saying it isn't her life. I haven't listened to her project. Maybe I need to listen.
But from the outside in, it looks like a genre switch kind of thing. Like probably leaning into her true self, like you say. However, there've been other artists that have been in it all along and probably should be recognised.
But then does this now throw up Beyonce's Cowboy Carter country album?
But country music is black music.
But she also jumped into a genre.
That was her.
And she won and participate. She only participated in the genre.
That Tokyo shit. That was her expressing, her lane in country, being from Texas and everything like that. And it is black music. Like, ain't nothing but a hound dog.
It's not taking away. It's black music. Yeah. But I'm saying, so think of country people who have done country music, say, for 20 years.
Stolen genre.
No, but I'm saying even black artists were put up against her and nominated.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean? So they've been artists in country for a long time too.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, so imagine you've been an artist, then Beyonce comes and jumps into your category.
Yeah, well,
and then walks. I'm just saying, I'm just being the devil's advocate. Do you know what I mean? So when you look at it, it's like, okay, I'm not saying I understand where people's anger and frustration came from, but I can now maybe sit here and be like, I see what you meant by that.
By what? Because Beyonce's jump genre and coming, taking up all the awards, the lime, the light,
and you don't really live. When you listen to country music, it's rooted in like what people's journeys have been, And I'm not saying Beyonce's journey wasn't that.
Yeah.
But a lot of country music has a lot of like raw emotion, truth. It's like, I'm not saying she doesn't, but I'm saying like you gotta remember a lot of country music is based like from the Western stuff. So like the Western countryside, their morals, their values, their culture, right? I know she grew up in Houston. But would you ever call her a country girl? Like,
well, she told me that she's a country girl in some of her songs before, you know what I mean? And like you say, like with Mabel, it's just a part of her that, look, it's no one's business yet. She's coming with 3 acts. And she said,
no, but I'm a Beyonce fan. I am a fool. I was just being devil's advocate. She's
like,
now I'm talking myself right back to where, do you know what?
I don't care about none of
she grew up like country.
She's like, I'm doing this dance one, homage dance. I'm doing country. And if I happen to roll my storm through your shit, just know I'm coming for everything, and then whatever the third genre is going to be. But I get your point, though. It does feel it is a genre jump, you know what I mean? But again, talking about people that deserve to be in those categories, she deserves to be in that category. And then after she won it, what did they do? Change the award.
It's got 2 categories now.
Change the award.
Contemporary country album, which I think is good that they did that.
Yeah. Because
it does allow to see like Beyonce's music, Beyonce's album, you can't really classify it as a 100% authentic like country album.
But who says? Why?
Okay, I know she's coming to change the game and the name, but if you genuinely look at the category and what people release within that category, it's all very similar in terms of the genre and the style.
You're saying it doesn't sound like traditional country music, or what? Like even country albums today sound like the strings and the
so by having a contemporary section of that, it now allows other artists who are in the country music to now expand into different genres and bring that in and make a mix of it.
What did she win? Best
country album.
Best country album.
Yeah. And I know we love her. Yeah. But if you look at it from the outside,
they're saying it's
can you really call Cowboy Carter a full-fledged country album?
You can call it a country album.
Yeah, come on. There's reality and there's also delusionality.
Yeah, there's delusion.
So come on.
Yeah. But I would call it a full. Well, she did say herself, I never said this was a country album.
Yeah.
In it, so is it?
She said it's a Beyonce album.
She said it's a Beyonce album.
100%. So now if you think of the category,
I rest my case.
So if you look at the category, country, now you've got contemporary country. It kind of fits within contemporary country.
Yeah.
So it allows country albums that have the essence and the vibe and the.
To me, they're just.
I still love that she won it. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's great that she won.
I'm not against her.
To me, they're just hating, man. It's a country album. She's doing country, and she won best country album. However, she did say, to be fair, it's not a country album, it's a Beyonce album. And I do actually really agree with you in the fact that it's not actually your traditional, or in the sense that follows what a traditional country album or a country album would be.
True.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm not mad at her. Do you think, B? Do you think? In it. Talk your shit. What we got next?
You're really stuck on the talk your shit, aren't you?
Talk your shit all episode, man.
So have you heard about the Victoria and Brooklyn situation?
This dance, which everybody's gone on about, take all the things out of it. This dance, according to the DJ, the Sun, and everyone else, happened or came out of nowhere when it wasn't supposed to, prior to
their
first dance.
Yep.
What's that about? Do you know what I mean? So I'm not. I'm not.
You know what happened? That's what I'm saying.
Look, you've got an excuse over there.
No, I'm saying I can tell you what happened with that dance bit.
Come on, then.
So with the dance bit, what's his name? You know Jennifer Lopez's husband.
Yeah, you know Jack. You were right. Yeah, that was everywhere. You're giving me Jack. You were right.
Shut up! No, I'm not. I'm giving you the stuff that I've heard.
I was there in the back. So
no. So listen, what's his name? The guy, Jennifer Lopez's husband, ex-husband. Mark Lopez.
Marco.
No, come. What's his name?
Mark Anthony. Yeah.
So apparently, what happened was he called Victoria to the stage and said, "I'm going to call up the most beautiful woman in the room." And then the girlfriend walked out crying. That's what I'm saying. Victoria. All the offences he's alleging is all through the lens of the girlfriend.
Yeah,
because you got to think of like a Spanish man, right?
Who even does that at a wedding? You don't do that.
Do what?
Like, let's use some common sense. the bride is the bride. Yeah, you're not gonna turn around and go, "Let me call up the most beautiful woman in the world and call the mom."
Yeah, but okay, you're talking 12 o'clock at night. Mark Anthony's jumped on as a DJ. You know he's drank a couple salsas.
It sounds like an excuse.
A couple margaritas left and right. Do you know what I mean? He's had a bit of sangria. Like, you know, he's a bit happy.
You was there.
No, just listen. Think about this. So now Mark's what's his name? Anthony had a couple sangrias. He's got a bit loose in the goose there. His hips are a bit. Gets up on the stage. And you know what Latino men are like with their mums?
Oh my God.
Think of what Latino men are like. They have like high respect and value for mums, don't they? They like put them at the top of the charts. So you can imagine him going, I'm calling the most beautiful woman in the room. And he'll say Victoria.
PR team.
But he would. Why wouldn't he?
You know what Latin men are like.
But you know what Latin men are like. They're very like, they love their mothers.
That's a stereotype.
But it's true.
Yeah, you see that depicted in films and stuff. However, no.
But why is she even crying? Wouldn't she just stand there and just firm it? Like, what is your... It's your mother-in-law. Like, chill out. She's Victoria Beckham.
See, the story comes across, that this was before the dance with his... How do you know that?
Mark Anthony, one of the DJ, but all the people at the wedding came out saying this.
So, non-verified sources.
No, the actual verified people. Like TMZ came up with the whole story and said... Yeah, but they all obviously got to put out there. How else are you meant to get the news?
Yeah. So
let's jump into Housewives.
Yeah, go on.
Potomac just released the reunion, which is incredible. I don't know if you've seen that. And we're going to have to touch on...
Have they released it now?
You watched it the other day, Dan.
Potomac reunion?
Well,
the trailer.
The trailer for it.
Yes,
the trailer's come out. And then we've got to jump into Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And the whole Amanda and Dorit drama.
Stupid Amanda.
I can't stand her.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Anyway.
And then I've got to catch you up on Real Housewives Girls Trip.
Let's go.
All right?
Yeah.
So, Potomac. So, Potomac or we start Beverly Hills?
Potomac.
What do you think of the trailer?
Well, I think the trailer's like really exciting, a little bit juicy. I don't have no idea what Wendy's going to say, because at one point on that sofa she's laughing, and I thought she would have been crying all the way through with the amount of seriousness this has. But then I saw Karen Huger come at the end and tell her to shut the fuck up. I've been there.
For me, with the whole like Wendy situation, I think she's just riding it until the wheels fall off.
Long story short, this woman got done for fraud. On one of these Real Housewife programs, Housewives of Potomac. Yeah. Was it that she got caught wearing the ring she said was stolen?
No, so basically, yes and no. So basically, last year they had put in an insurance claim for like £430,000 saying they were burgled. And loads of like obviously designer stuff was stolen, all this different type of stuff. But then a lot of the things that were stolen were obviously bought on fake credit cards. Or credit cards that they did in other people's names. So it's obviously that type of fraud.
Oh, God.
And trying to fraud out the insurance company in terms of trying to get a back payment so they can pay off the credit cards.
Yeah, okay.
So, but the thing is, it's been pushed back again. I think they go to trial April 6th. But apparently they're trying to move to the junction of throwing the case out because of how they got the evidence. Apparently it was illegal the way they put together the case.
Right.
So Wendy has a good chance of this being like chucked out.
So there's hope for her.
That's what I think.
So she might get away. Like, do you think she actually did the thing, the credit card thing?
You can't call in and say you've been burgled for 470,000 or whatever, or 20,000. Then you're wearing the ring. You're wearing the slippers. You're wearing the top.
Silly girl.
Do you get what I mean? It's a bit stupid that
and she's been flossing on the show, man.
Look at the way she's like scaled her dress and everything.
I thought it was Happy Eddie, which is her husband's cannabis business. I thought, Happy Eddie's making enough money. You know what I mean? No man. No. That's deep, man.
Wild, right?
But Karen's coming back as well, isn't it? We
excited.
Love a bit of Karen. Yeah.
But at the same time, after watching... I saw a sneak peek into this week's episode. Last week's episode, I should say. Where Andy does the sit down with Karen. And I feel she's back on her bullshit.
I was going to say, do you think she's just going to like shut her mouth, not really say much?
When she answers, she forgets how she answers, and she answers in one way, Then she's trying to catch what she said there, but she forgot what she said. You know, Karen never really talks the truth. It's always in riddles.
Comes out weird. Like
it's never just a straight line. It's
nonsensical parables. It's like you're trying to sound wise, but you're chatting shit. But when she went to that, when she's arguing with Giselle once, and she was like, "Well, you know about Sing Sing."
Yeah, she made up something that was like nothing.
Sing Sing, like what's that? And it's like, well, you know, and it was just some random ish.
Do you know what it was?
You know what I mean? No, I wasn't talking about like she had a hot box down there.
So Sing Sing is where I think they go for trials for like STDs and stuff.
Okay.
So she was basically saying that she's got an STD.
Okay, I thought she was on about something to do with their sorority and
no, so something that happens that she got like gonorrhea or chlamydia. That's what it means.
Okay. Yeah. Hot box. Like it's like hot actually box. Hot. Okay. Yes,
and it was a whole full made up lie.
Okay. Yeah. She just called it out of the blue, did it?
So when I watched the little 3-minute clip that they put up with Andy and like just watching, she's taking accountability, but at the same time she's like lying to cover up the stupid decisions she's made. It's still not the truth of what the truth is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Angel.
But Angel, last person on Potomac, I feel sorry for, if any of you guys watch Potomac out there, I do feel sorry for Angel, but she hasn't helped herself, you know what I mean? You come into this group of women, you know, are strong, very outspoken, brash. You better come with your receipts book. You better be ready to receive some shade and be able to take that in light. Don't take everything so personal.
But Dan, look at it this way. Sorry, I know we're talking about the whole thing being personal, right? You brought Giselle to a house, gave her the worst room in the house, and then expected Giselle to now treat you with respect after that.
Yeah.
You opened a whole can of worms. She was stupid by doing that. If she'd given like Giselle, like say a decent room in the house and they didn't have running water, I don't think Giselle would have gone that hard.
Yeah.
But I think because you tried to play Giselle and Ashley, what else did you give her the chance? You gave her an open book, babe. She said, I'm ready to go.
I would have put myself, especially with the water thing, and then no water, and then they're in a house, like that's an hour and something away. Nice. Like the whole thing, I was watching the whole thing, like, oh, mate, like
it just went from bad to worse.
Yeah, it just got worse and worse. And then them girls were in that car, you know, with the camera. The cameramen weren't there.
No.
They had a self cam. Yeah, so they were actually out there in the wilderness with this girl just driving around like A to Z. Not getting to.
What was mad is that you got a private jet to take him to Aspen, spent all that money doing that.
You much.
But why didn't you just do like?
Yeah, and man, no offense, seems like a bit of a knob.
You know what I mean? Wouldn't you think like if you're so big in that area,
I had to ask Bob.
Wouldn't like Bobby and the kids go somewhere else and you invite the ladies to your house? You and Kiana share your main room.
Wow.
Then every woman shares a different room in the house.
Yeah, that man doesn't look like he'd be leaving his house for anyone. He sounds like it's my house type of guy.
But I think
there's my
as well. I think she does this thing of where she plays one person to the ladies and then one person to her husband. Because you see, like in the husband, she's like, I don't really want to go. But then to the ladies, like, I want to check with my husband.
I was just gonna say,
you're playing this fence.
Yeah.
Of like, to the ladies, it's your husband, and then to your husband, it's the ladies.
Yeah.
Choose one.
There's a massive codependency there regarding her.
Who pays the bills?
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't seem. Yeah, it doesn't seem.
I don't know what she does, but
I don't know. But yeah, she did herself no favors. Whack.
And I know it's really horrible to say this, but she really gives me a woman that has been done over so many times.
Boy, what her man?
Yeah.
Like,
she gives me that energy.
And she gives him a chance again because she doesn't feel worth.
Yeah.
Like she's going to get anything else.
And that's really bad because I guess that's the narrative they're trying to play. But that's what it gives me.
Well,
but he seems like a really nice guy though, so I don't think so.
No, we don't know that, you know. Remember when he was on the phone and said, we'll be there. That could have just been a frustrated person.
Well, if you watch the after shows, she explains that.
Yeah.
Which I was on her side. That was the 4th call they had taken.
Oh wow!
From the 4 people that I've called at the venue.
Oh, so they've been extra. The girls.
So when obviously these we'll be there. You might speaking to 4 people.
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming. We're 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming. We're 30. And it's the 4th person. Now, where are you?
And you know those girls were calling like.
Thank you. So for him to say we'll be there, I understand why he said that.
Okay.
And so that's what Housewives do. They build up all these narratives, but if you watch like the after shows or like their social channels,
you see what happens.
The truths of what are actually been going on. That makes sense. So, yeah.
Beverly Hills Housewives.
Oh my god.
What are you saying?
Oh my god.
Dorit versus Amanda.
Oh my god.
That's where we're at, innit?
Amanda can't stand Worst Edition. Add to.
I think she's yeah. No, but she's coming to be. Is it an antagonist? Like antagonize people?
No, to be a dickhead. That's what she's coming to be.
Call it what it is.
A dickhead.
Yeah, because she's a bit of a knob.
Oh, she full-time knob.
What's the word? Emasculates her husband.
Yeah. Oh, remember,
in so many ways,
just to make it sure.
And I wonder what he's going to think when he watches the show back, because he hasn't seen her in those moments when she's like, "Well, I bought the house. I shouldn't say we. I bought the house.
Oh, wow.
My money. I earn what he earns in like
his
year salary. Like I make a month.
Yeah, mad.
Do you know what I mean? You're rude.
Mad.
You're rude.
Your husband.
Do you know what I mean? Fair enough. Be the breadwinner. We're in 2026. You know what I mean? But watch your mouth.
Even the way, like, when Dorit brought the conversation to her, and then the way she turned it and weaponized, like, her child's death.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, how distasteful.
Bitch. She does the thing that, like, people that crawl into the Karen quick victim or, oh, you're shouting at me, when you've been causing all the trouble, do. She weaponized something that can't be argued with.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So, in this scene, she's having a conflict with one of the other ladies, and she discloses that it's the day of her dead twin son's anniversary, so it's the day they're grieving him. But like, love, you never let not one person know what day it was
at all,
and then it shows more about you than it does about the other people in the room. That you'd pull that out and use that as an arsenal, because on all seriousness, you're off camera, you're on camera, you're arriving, you're doing whatever. You could have told those ladies at any point before those cameras started rolling.
And what's also people tend to forget, you see, prior to that, Dorit had announced she was writing a book. And this lady turned around and said, oh, I wrote it on my own. So when Dorit brought the conversation, Dorit's already within a bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because like the way you spun that little dig downstairs.
And it was a dig.
Now you want to act like nothing. Like now you're in mourning of your child.
Because you didn't have to say that.
You didn't have the energy when you were downstairs. You went sad, you went somber, you went anything. You were trying to give me a jab.
Yeah.
So this whole thing where people are like Dorit was insensitive. No, you also got to look at the optics of it. You got to look at someone's energy and what they bring to set. Like if you've come in and you're smiling, you're joking, you're laughing, now all of a sudden you want to switch it because now you're in the hot seat. Nah, buddy.
Yeah.
We're grown up here. We don't do that shit.
You tried to go for me on camera, and like the thing about that group of women, they all see
exactly what she's doing. Clocked onto it.
Yeah, but it's
all of them.
What are you gonna do? Argue with her? And do you know what I mean? And like you said, to be fair, Dorit kind of just left the team. You know what I mean? She's like, you know what? Maybe at another time we'll have the conversation. Then she's like, but you. And Dorit's like, I thought you didn't want to have the conversation. If you want to have the conversation, we can have. Oh my god. I just told you.
I was verbally accosted.
Verbally accosted. Stop
I felt intimidated. I loved Dorit's line when she was like, I'm going to sit across from you. What if you go to the toilet to manifest that I'm not going to be here? I thought,
I thought he was going to say when she was giving Crystal, what's her name? Is it Crystal Minkoff? When Crystal was like, you know, what was the word she said to
I feel violated.
And she gave the definition in it. My girl accosted. I was like, oh my god, calm down, love.
I just love that line when she's like, she went to the bathroom to manifest that I'm not here. I thought, go on, do it.
Yeah, man, a lot of shit has been going on in it. Talk your shit.
Oh god, you really are into that, innit?
Yeah. Talk shit, man.
You need your bulletin. What's
do you know what? Yeah, talk your shit. I might just use that everywhere this year, innit? Whatever's going on. Oh, damn, we need this to talk your shit.
So, as we come back to our favourite time of the show.
Oh my god, I was just yawning. 1 second.
Catch it, babe. Catch the yawn. Catch the yawn.
Innit?
Well, guys, we just got to our favourite part of the show.
Our favourite part of the show.
Track of the week.
So
go on, let me know. What's yours?
Yeah. What's yours first? Tell me yours. I always go first.
Oh, okay. To be fair, my one this week has to be Bruno Mars. I just like.
Oh no,
let me see 1 second. I just might. Bruno
I
Mars.
Just Might. Oh, that's his new
brand
one,
new single. Oh, I'm so glad he's back.
I do like that, man.
I am
it's
so
catchy.
freaking glad he's back.
That
Because one thing with Bruno, when he brings out music, he brings out like joy, happiness, vibes. Like, do you know what I mean?
Big anthem guy.
Yeah.
But he does it with that funk and that cool.
That soul.
And everyone likes a bit of Bruno Mars.
Two-step.
Yeah.
And it's every generation can listen to it. That's what I love about him. Like, he transcends. Like,
fully inclusive.
From babies right up to like 90 years old. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Pinky fingers to the moon. But the new one's sick,
yes.
Well, mine is Artful Dodger, Still Sincere, innit? Remember that track, that Gary track? Be sincere. Years ago. You better remember it right now.
No.
Sincere, MJ Cole.
Sing a little bit more.
Be sincere. That's what she says.
That's it.
I'm terrible with lyrics. 1 second. Look what you've done for me.
Okay. Okay. Well, guys. So Artful Dodger Sincere is yours, right?
No, Artful Dodger Still Sincere.
Artful Dodger Still Sincere.
And all night, maybe MJ Cole. You know, I think it's MJ Cole.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to check that out.
You know what? Just scratch this week. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Why?
Just scratch this week. I'm a bit all over the place with the track of the week. But it's MJ Cole.
That's fine. It's all good. That's your track of the week. That's what you've been listening to. Perfect.
Talk your shit.
Oh, God.
I'll give a shit.
Oh, God. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us this week. Hope you had a lot of fun talking with us. I had a lot of fun. It was a great time jumping into, I guess, everything we had to speak about.
Isn't it? Just random shit. You know what I mean?
And don't forget, hit us up on X, TikTok, Instagram.
All of them.
YouTube. Follow, subscribe, like, share, love. Give us everything you desire. And we'll see you next week. Can we have one more time?
Do you know that one?
Can we have one more time?
My desire.
I need one more line. One more line. Come on. Talk your shit. Oh, God. This guy's slow.
Talk your shit.
There we go. What's this episode?
Talk your shit.
Say it again.
Talk your shit.
There we go.
Talk your shit.